Hello and welcome back to your therapy guide. I'm Dr. Yadegarfard, and today we're talking about two ideas that are often misunderstood, often resisted, and sometimes quietly feared in therapy: self-compassion and acceptance. These words are everywhere in mental health conversation, and yet many people struggle deeply with them. People often say things like, I know I should be kinder to myself, but I can't. It feels fake. If I accept this, nothing will change. Self-compassion feels like giving up. If any of that resonates, this episode is for you. Because self-compassion and acceptance are not simple attitudes. They are not personality traits, and they are not things you can force yourself into. They are states that emerge under certain conditions, often later in therapy journey, not at the beginning. In therapy, acceptance and self-compassion are often talked about together, not because they are the same thing, but because they work on two different struggles that usually happen at the same time. Acceptance helps us stop fighting what is happening. Self-compassion helps us stop fighting ourselves for having a hard time with it. Most people are doing both at once, battling their situation and attacking themselves for not handling it better. That's why these two are paired in therapy. Self-compassion is often presented as a moral instruction. Be nicer to yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. And acceptance is often framed as let it go. Just accept it. For many people, hearing this does not bring relief. It brings pressure. Because if you could simply do those things, you probably already would have. This episode isn't about telling you what you should feel. Is about understanding why self-compassion and acceptance are often so hard and why that difficulty makes sense. Resistance to self-compassion is not a failure. It's very often a form of protection. For many people, being hard on themselves has served a purpose. Self-criticism may have kept you motivated, kept you alert, helped you avoid mistakes, protected you from rejection, helped you survive difficult environments. In some contexts, kindness toward yourself wasn't safe. It may have felt indulgent, risky, or even dangerous. So when therapy introduces the idea of self-compassion, your nervous system may respond with, it doesn't feel right. If I soften, I lose control. If I'm compassionate, I'll become lazy. Those reactions are not signs you're doing therapy wrong. They are signs that effort and pressure once kept you safe. This is important to say clearly. Acceptance and self-compassion are not the same thing. You can accept a situation and still be deeply self-critical. And you can try to be compassionate with yourself while still refusing to accept reality. In therapy, change often stalls when only one of these is present. Acceptance without compassion can start to feel like resignation. It can sound like this is how it is, so I just have to put up with it. And compassion without acceptance can turn into avoidance. It can sound like, it's fine, I'm okay, it doesn't really matter, while the same patterns quietly continue underneath. That's not self-compassion, that's protection through reassurance. And without acceptance, nothing really moves. Self-compassion is not something you do to yourself on command. You cannot instruct a threatened nervous system to feel kind. When people try to force compassion, it often becomes intellectual reassurance, hollow positive statements, or another standard they feel they're failing to meet. That's why many people say, I understand the idea, but I don't feel it. And that honestly matters. Because self-compassion is not a cognitive decision, it is a regulatory state. Acceptance and self-compassion are not attitudes to adopt, they are states of the nervous system. Acceptance reduces resistance to reality. Self-compassion reduces internal threat and shame. When resistance drops but shame stays high, people collapse. When shame drops but resistance stays high, people stay stuck. Sustainable change usually requires both soften at the same time. When this happens, threat lowers, capacity increases, and flexibility becomes possible. Acceptance does not mean approval. It does not mean liking what happened, and it does not mean giving up. In therapy, acceptance means acknowledging what is happening right now without fighting it internally. Many people suffer on two levels: the difficulty itself and their reaction to having the difficulty. For example, feeling anxious and criticizing yourself for it, feeling low and telling yourself you shouldn't feel this way, struggling to change and blaming yourself for not changing faster. Acceptance doesn't remove the difficulty, it removes the extra layer of suffering created by internal resistance. That frees energy for change. Many people expect self-compassion to be the starting point. In reality, it often appears after effort, frustration, repeated attempts, moments of failure, and recognition of limits. Self-compassion often emerges when someone realizes, I've tried as hard as I can in the ways I know. That moment isn't weakness, it's honesty. And honesty creates a space. Most people don't learn self-compassion by thinking differently. They learn it by being treated compassionately. In therapy, your effort is recognized, your struggle is understood, your setbacks are not punished, your pace is respected. Over time, this experience becomes internalized, not because you force it, but because your nervous system learned a new pattern. When someone has lived with self-criticism for a long time, compassion can feel unfamiliar or unsafe. People say it feels uncomfortable. I don't trust it. It feels like I'm letting myself off the hook. That discomfort does not mean compassion is wrong. It means it is new. Therapy allows these states to grow at a pace the system can tolerate. A common fear is if I stop being hard on myself, I'll stop trying. But clinically, we see the opposite. Self-compassion supports persistence, reduces burnout, increases resilience, allows people to try again after setbacks. Harshness may drive short-term compliance. Compassion supports long-term change. Acceptance helps you stop fighting what is happening. Self-compassion helps you stop fighting yourself. If you are struggling with acceptance, it may be because compassion isn't available yet. If you are struggling with self-compassion, it may be because reality still feels too threatening to accept. Before we finish, I want to leave you with this. Self-compassion and acceptance are not about giving up on change. They are often what allow change to continue when effort alone has reached its limit. If these ideas feel hard, unfamiliar, or uncomfortable, that makes sense. They tend to arrive when your system is ready, not when you demand them. Thank you for joining me today on your therapy guide. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe and share it with someone who might benefit. Until next time, stay curious, stay compassionate, and take care of yourself.